The man had his legs chained. They were about to throw it into the sea to feed the sharks. He fought desperately. In the chaos, he grabbed the slim assassin's gun. The ship's platform saved his life, but right afterward, the fat killer threw the anchor into the sea. The man grabbed onto a steel pipe at the top of the ship. Seeing this, the fat assassin raised his foot to kick him, but the man shot him in the foot. The thin killer's left ear was also shot out, as both killers rolled on the ground in pain. The man tried to climb back onto the boat, but the anchor was too heavy to pull. The thin assassin quickly climbed the stairs and entered the control room. The yacht's engine started. The yacht accelerated to 100 kilometers per hour. The man bit the gun and held on tightly to the steel pipe. As the thin assassin stepped on the accelerator, the boat went faster and faster. The anchor was heavier underwater. The force of the water tore the gun from his mouth and his arms were about to give out. In the blink of an eye, it disappeared from the surface, dragged by the heavy anchor. Soon, his figure reappeared in the underwater depths. He knew he didn't have much time left. He shook the chains, frantically trying to free his feet, but it didn't work. Desperate, he suddenly remembered something and looked around. Luckily, the water was still clear. He soon saw the gun that had fallen earlier. It wasn't far. He pulled the anchor towards himself. Then he used all his strength to kick towards the gun. Although the anchor was very heavy, its buoyancy helped him get closer and closer to the gun, but all the movement was quickly depleting his oxygen. Fortunately, the gun was now within reach. He grabbed it, adjusted the lock on his feet, pointed the gun at the chain, and pulled the trigger. Luckily, the gun still worked underwater. He freed himself, and just before drowning, he resurfaced. But now, he was in the middle of the ocean and completely exhausted. Luckily, fate gave him a chance. He saw a foam box floating nearby. With his last strength, he swam towards her. Holding the box, he floated for a whole day. Just as he was about to lose hope, a speedboat approached from behind. It was a group of young people who went out to have fun. He quickly told them that he was dying of thirst. One of them threw a beer at him, but just as he was about to open it, a wave pushed him back into the water. Seeing his disheveled appearance, the young people burst out laughing. Luckily, the kind people brought him on board.